All right, this is a recent acquaintance. Actually met him a while back and recently re-met him, but he's got one of the nicest sounding nuggets I've ever played. And Dave's going to tell us about how he came across it. All that. Take it away, Dave.
All right, well, I was looking for a mandolin for a while. Played a lot of things and played each mandolin, decided, well, what do I like about this one or that one? And in 1986 in Winfield, I came across Mike Chemnitzer, and he had a booth there. He had made a mandolin for the contest, and he had half a dozen or so mandolins there, but he had one A model, and it was for sale. It was sitting there, and it was just actually for sale. But I played them all, and I loved this A model the best, and it had everything I was looking for. It had a skinny neck, and it had a radius board, and kind of a snakehead thing, and this beautiful wood.
That is a pretty back. That's really nice.
But it was expensive.
Yeah.
Considering, and well, I couldn't afford it by myself, but my wife was with me, and she said, "You'll hate yourself forever if you don't get that." So we wrote 2 checks to Mike for this mandolin, and I mean, it sounded great from the beginning, but it's.
And when was that? What year?
86.
86. And it was pretty much brand new then? Yeah.
Yeah, it was new.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And you met the man.
Yeah, he was very nice, and he let me use the mandolin for the weekend at Winfield, but he said, well, it's not perfect. I have to take it back to the shop and clean up things that I.
It's not up to my standards yet.
Well, it looked great to me, but he did a few things, but it was great. It was great meeting Mike, and I hadn't heard of Nugget mandolins until I picked that one up, and afterwards, it's like, oh yeah, Nuggets. Ooh. So I feel very fortunate to have found this when I did, and it's.
Well, great. That's a good story. So you got a pretty nifty thing going on up here. What's that? Some sort of custom nut stuff going on there?
Yeah.
No, actually, this mandolin does have a real, what I remembered, and it's got a real thin bridge foot. Not a lot of mass to it. I don't know if you can make that out much, but that's one thing that's kind of different about this one that I have not seen. Most nuggets have more of the typical sized, lore shape, whatever, massed bridges. This one's got a little pretty thin foot. It might have something to do with the magic of it, but whatever it is, it don't matter. It's a beautiful thing.
It's worked good since 1986.
Yeah. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone.
It does have some wear, and I don't know what I do to wear. This is actually pretty grooved here. But somebody says, "Oh, you can't take that out." That's
yeah, right.
And I'm going, well, it's the best sounding mandolin that I have, so it goes everywhere.
That's great.
It's
yeah, we're just about done then, I guess. All right. Well, thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.